Welcome to a slightly experimental video where I'm gonna check if the singer actually played this game. I'm not hoping for the lyrics to be good, I'm just hoping that the singer actually played the game and knows what they're singing about. And yes, I can judge the lyrics because I'm in Legend rank online and I've seen people how they play online. So anyways, due to copyright, I am not risking playing that song, but I will check the lyrics of it. So let's see. Traveling so fast, is this the future or the past? Okay, Sonic CD reference. Because in my belief, I don't think every Sonic game is canon. I mean, the Shadow the Hedgehog game from 2005 is a spin-off game. And same with the storybook Sonic franchise with Sonic and the Secret Rings and Black Knight, that is spin-off game. Where in Crossworlds, you're more traveling to alternative universes or alternative timelines. I don't think you're going to the past or future, you're just traveling through alternative universes or spin-off games, which means alternative timelines. Let's focus more on the lyrics. Hopefully I don't repeat myself. No stopping anyone, watch me grab the golden rings now. What do you mean no stopping anyone? Like, yes, my gadget strategy is iframes, but you need to really try. If you mess up once, you're screwed online, especially in Legend ranking and stuff like that, where you're facing the best of the best players. And in single player, you have to stop the AI, because the AI in higher difficulty, or the rival system having higher difficulty, will flat out be faster than you, so the only way to slow them down is to hit them with attacks. And watch me grab the golden rings now. I mean, you can generate rings with this strategy. It's only one slot if you want to generate rings. The reason why I'm saying that is because you're near players and AI opponents all the time in single player and online. Because other players will constantly steal rings, where you need to generate rings on your own, where the gadget system flat out helps you with it. Like, yeah, my strategy isn't good in time trial, but I don't like 200cc time trial because it's barely play tested. It is possible to do S ranks here, but is it fun? No, because you're constantly crashing through walls in the boat section. Zooming past them, I got wings now. Why did they shove a rapper here? This is supposed to be a rock song, not a rapping song. Like, it looks like they're musically confused what they're trying to sing about. Because the only way to zoom past players is with a hoverboard, and hoverboards don't have wing. Or the only other way is using attack items to slow them down, or using the drill and laser wisp item to flat out speed across them. Better than everyone, watch me rise above the crowd now. Like, this is a Mario Kart inspired game. There's no way you're gonna get 100% consistency gain first place. And also the crowd. What crowd? 2D Chow sprites? Flat out awful animation, crowd animations? Like, I don't care about the crowd, they look terrible. Probably the worst looking graphic parts in the entire game. Grab those golden rings, those things make your engine sing. No, that's not the case. You need a gadget setup to generate rings on doing air tricks or just slipstream stuff. And you need 100 rings just to get the benefit of it. Anything below that will give you zero benefits. I mean, yeah, sure, the engine sings getting 100 rings, but in online or single player, you'll get attacked constantly, where essentially the engine will no longer be singing in the next 5 to 6 seconds. This new gadget got him going, wow. You mean the festival gadgets that are limited and stuff like that? Because at the time of making this video, you got almost every gadget in the entire game by just grinding in single player. They're not new, they've always existed in the game for months because of development. God, these lyrics are so painful to read. Here we go, fast like whoa. Like, you mean the camera or dynamic camera stuff? Because you're not going faster, it's just smarter camera angles. I got and put in the work, I got my power going berserk. You mean just flat out spam throwing items and hoping to God you get lucky? I'm number one, that's for sure. Okay, until you get drilled spammed, laser spammed, boost whiff spammed, and so on. Set your goals, steal their souls. Does that explain all the people unhealthily grinding this game and ruining their entire life? I'll give it that, it did steal their soul, but very few souls gone stolen since it's only a Discord server with 7,000 members and only a few no-lifers exist in this game. It's Sonic Racing all around the world. Are you really sure it's Sonic Racing? Because we're shoving Steve and Minecraft in, we're shoving in Nickelodeon characters. I prefer calling this Paramount Racers more than anything, since one of the items is literally a slime attack, which is again from Nickelodeon. Faster than ever, are you sure? The drill is clearly faster than every single vehicle in this game. And like I said, dynamic character makes you feel go faster. It's not faster than ever, because you need to find dynamic camera in options just to feel like you're going faster. Make the tires burn depends on your strategy. Some people would rather be at like last place and store as much of the most overpowered items they can try and get in this game at like the final lap. Gold rings are treasure. No, tickets is treasure. Like, do I need to show you the price of the tickets for these titles? They are ridiculous. One title costs 7,000 tickets, which is ridiculous. Tickets are treasure because of how rare it is to earn them and how long it takes to get as much tickets as possible to spend stuff. With rings, you can constantly generate rings all the time, so I don't view something you constantly get every single second treasure, because there's no rarity to it. There's no economy for it in this game. Like, I understand what he's going on about. Essentially, this isn't a mechanic that gives you speed buffs, essentially, if you get 100 rings, but only if you get 100 rings. Anything lower than that doesn't help you at all. It's chaos every turn. Are you sure? Because there's chaos throughout the entire stage, including straight lines. We're trailblazing. Are you really sure? Because the online balancing in this game is terrible. Because I don't see many players introducing new ideas and methods or innovating. I'm seeing them copy and pasting other people's strategies because you're allowed to see what gadgets they're using. Because I would not be surprised if someone copies that gadget that I had to think on my own. And when I mean think on my own, I literally just copy and pasted someone else's strategy on YouTube. So we're not introducing new ideas in the gadget system. We're just copy and pasting what the best players does. Gadgets everywhere. No, not at all. No, you had to unlock them in single player. You don't get gadgets everywhere instantly in this game. This race on land, sea, and air, like, why are you confused over this? They literally make it as obvious as possible if you're gonna be in an airplane section or boat section in this game. I'll give myself a break if the T-Rex escapes. What? The T-Rexes never escape at all. They literally stay in one location. And I'm trying to ignore this rapper, but like, what the frick is these lyrics? Speed racing got the people saying, you can't communicate in this game. You only have hello, come on. Essentially, you have no communication at all. And especially in online, because this game does not promote Discord servers for a good effing reason, because this is a kid's game. With a stroke of luck, you might become a monster truck. You mean at last place or 10th place, because that's the only times you'll get a monster truck, which gives no speed advantage, and the only two redeeming things monster trucks give you is iframes, as in you're defending every item, even though you're at last place, or flat out going through off-road areas without losing any speed, and that is it. And it lasts only 3 to 4 seconds if you're in 5th or 7th place. It is not a good item. I ranked it in D tier for a reason. It is very hard to defend this, except it's a troll weapon. Most people use monster trucks just to troll. They don't even want to win. They just want to troll and say, haha, I used the monster truck against you. So if I fix that lyric, I'll just say, with a stroke of luck, you'll be unlucky if you get a monster truck because you're screwed in online. Like, yeah, there's the hoarding strategy to try and make the monster truck useful. That's like the only reason I kept it in D tier, because it has a few redeeming things about it. It's not useless, but it's not a good item. It needs buff. So hit that power up. Don't miss that power up. Again, depends on the strategy, because there's the hoarding strategy in this game where they won't use the power up until like the final lap. Adventure off into another land. No, it's an alternative universe or an alternative timeline. A world you don't completely understand. Okay, that one's kind of accurate because there's no plot here. There's no way you could understand anything what's going on in this game because there's no plot. Where will the journey go? Sonic, no, he doesn't. The journey is you go as fast as possible in the track and get to lap 3. That is the journey. And Sonic clearly doesn't know because there is hidden shortcuts in this game almost nobody uses. And which way will the rivers flow? Well, clearly in your direction, trying to go as fast as possible to win the race. That is such an obvious question because it's a racing game. These are questions of the open road. Are you really sure? Have you seen the voice acting of this game? Because most of what I hear is they just insult other races or just flat out say good night jamming and spam saying that every time you do an air trick. Why do we have this in the guitar solo section? Like, you're traveling through alternative timelines or alternative universes, there's no traveling through worlds. I can't take these lyrics seriously. Open the gate, I'm be great, only see gold roads. What do you mean gold roads? Most of the tracks in this game are not golden roads. Hopping through dimensions, like make up your own mind. Is it traveling through worlds? Is it dimensions? Like, why did they do a Sonic Forces reference here? Anyways, we've gone through the entire lyrics. So, do I believe the singers played the game? Kind of. I'd say they only play 3 or 2 minutes of it. And I'm saying that generously because they barely played the game. They just checked the game, looked at the basic mechanics, and say, okay, we're gonna figure out how to make a song about this. And when I mean 3 to 2 minutes, they only played Grand Prix, 1 stage, and that is it. With the lowest AI difficulty. Because they have not played online, they have not experienced a harder AI difficulty, and have not played 99% of the game. They only played 1%, and that's it. So let me think of positives of this music track. The instrumental is okay. Like, I think the guitar solos really carry the instrumental, because if they did not have guitar solos here, it would have been boring. The riffs are boring, and flat out the drums can't do much except the double kick. So the instrumental, clearly they tried, it's okay at best. So why did I make this video? Because I just want to make fun of this game's soundtrack, because the soundtrack here is just bad. The only passable or decent tracks is the first lap tracks, and that's it. Well, even though I kept criticizing this song, it's like top 5 best tracks of this entire game. Like, I'm not joking, that's how bad the OST is. The introduction song is around 5th or 4th place for the best entire music track in this entire game. Because I'm doing you a favor not playing these god-awful chant singers that don't know how to sing with terrible lyrics. At least the singers in the song I just criticized at least knows how to sing. So I'm gonna end the video here. So in conclusion, I don't believe the singers of this song played the game at all except 1 stage for 2 to 3 minutes. That is it.